Private jet adventures, jet set travel like a VIP. To the general public, the thought of traveling on a private jet conjures up images of luxury and sophistication. Private jet charters are not, according to popular belief, exclusively available to the extremely wealthy and perhaps famous. The cost of hiring a private jet for travel purposes is going down, making this option a more practical substitute for taking a commercial air taxi. A lot of people who work in business charter private aircraft since it helps them save time and gives them enough privacy to keep working while they're flying. If you haven't been in first class since before the year 2010, you might be surprised by how different it is now. According to Eric Rosen, head of travel content at The Points Guy, this is due to a trend in which airlines have focused their investments on pricier cabins and rewarding high spenders over frequent or long-distance travelers. In other words, airlines are rewarding high spenders more than they are rewarding frequent or long-distance flyers. A good number of these enhancements have come a long way since the days when smoking was allowed on board, seatback entertainment was nothing more than a pipe dream, and passengers were not able to board without a physical boarding pass. Rosen believes that the changes are being driven in part by airlines that are engaged in a cutthroat battle with one another to corner a growing share of the market for first-class passengers, changing seats to private suites as an upgrade option. The seats themselves are becoming one of the most important areas of focus for innovation among airlines. There has been a gradual transition away from first-class seating toward business class seating or suites, which in many cases have completely taken their place. According to Rosen, airlines that have maintained first-class cabins have financed additional amenities, designs, and services to differentiate them from business class and justify charging greater rates. These movements are confirmed by upcoming alterations that will be made to Lufthansa's business and first-class seats. First-class passengers on Europe's largest airline will have access to a separate double cabin beginning in the year 2024. This compartment will feature walls that reach to the ceiling, a door that completely closes, and two side seats that convert into a double bed. According to Jens Ritter, CEO of Lufthansa, the suite will, in all practical aspects, resemble a little hotel room. Behind the curtain, Lufthansa's business class passengers will have access to amenities such as personal minibars, wardrobes, and sliding doors. Rosen calls the latter amenity a game changer. Sliding doors, or separators, provide passengers with the luxury of seclusion, sheltering them from the occasional bump from a passing attendant, noise from passing customers, and a barrier from the culinary odors of neighbors. Although this may appear to be a minor feature, sliding doors allow passengers this luxury. These kinds of privacy features are already in use on Delta and Air France flights, and they are linked with lie flat beds, which are another amenity that is gaining in popularity for business class seating. First-class tickets on long-haul flights operated by Qantas will, beginning in 2025, further advance the trend of doors opening automatically. The airline will provide fully private suites that are spacious enough to accommodate two individuals in comfort. It features a convertible area for working and dining, an armchair with a reclining back, and even individual storage in the form of a full-length wardrobe. There are even some airlines that are beginning to offer premium services in economy class. Skynests are lie-flat 6-bed sleep pods that travelers who have bought an economy class ticket have the option of renting for an extra cost from Air New Zealand. This announcement was made about 2 years ago. According to the most recent information provided by the airline, passengers will be able to reserve one of these beds on ultra-long-haul flights beginning in September 2024. The specific pricing has not yet been established, but it is anticipated that travelers will incur an additional fee of between $400 and $600 for each period of 4 hours. The very best travel management for business travel. Find a reliable corporate travel management company to hire. If you want to be informed about the most recent travel limitations and have the flexibility to change or cancel trips, including additional benefits and comforts, There are a lot of different conveniences that focus on the variety of worries that passengers have when they fly. If you have an extra $1,500 to spare for a one-way journey, getting a ticket with Beyond will allow you to fully recline on all 68 of their Long Island Expressway flat seats, check in your luggage from the comfort of your own home, fly in and out of private terminals at certain locations, and expedite immigration services. All you have to do is book a ticket with them. This fall, the airline based in the Maldives will begin service to several other locations. Another key trend that follows in the footsteps of firms such as JSX, which is a leader in short-haul luxury, private jet-like experiences, with quick access and smooth travel, is an increase in convenience. According to Gaia Vinay, a travel advisor for Fora Travel, purchasing a JSX ticket will allow you to escape the long lines, get to the airport 20 minutes before a flight, and conveniently travel with your pet. A significant portion of the logistical hassles that are normally involved with air travel would be eradicated thanks to the service, which would turn flying into an experience that is just as hassle-free and easy as calling a cab whenever you need one. If Alaska Airlines and British Airways trials of Skylight's virtual reality headsets and first-class cabins are successful, passengers may one day be able to completely check out of the experience of flying by immersing themselves in cinematic experiences, guided meditations, and nature excursions through the use of these headgear. Rethinking the cuisine served on airplanes. When it comes to the culinary selections, airlines are also going above and above to provide customers with the same level of luxury that some of their customers are accustomed to. Emirates Airlines has greater experience than any other airline in this particular field. The Dubai-based airline announced in August 2022 that they would be investing $2 billion in their in-flight services. One of the perks of flying first class on their aircraft is now unlimited caviar, which is served alongside vintage champagnes such as Dom Perignon, Veuve Clicquot, and Moët and Amp Chandon, all of which are exclusive to the airline and cannot be served on any other airline. Air France has continued its long-standing practice of collaborating with well-known chefs to develop menus for the first and business class cabins of its long-distance aircraft. The Michelin-starred chefs Regis Marquin and Thierry Marx, along with the Miller Avrier de France pastry chef Philippe Iraca, will continue to work together on 2 different 8-course programs until October 2023. Taking into account environmental impact. Another luxury that some airlines are trying to attract customers with is the luxury of having a clean conscience by providing environmentally friendly flight alternatives. Boom Supersonic, based in Colorado, is working toward the goal of making supersonic travel less noisy, less harmful to the environment, and more accessible financially beginning in the year 2029. A contoured fuselage and gull wings for enhanced aerodynamic efficiency would allow the Overture airplane to travel at twice the speed of commercial jets in use today, according to the blueprints. Most crucially, it would do it while using fuel that was entirely made from sustainable sources. United Airlines made history in June 2021 by becoming the first airline in the United States to buy 15 Overtures. When they are first introduced in the year 2029, they will be able to reduce the trip time from New York City to London from 7 hours to just 3 hours and 15 minutes. When Overture is finally released, Boom might have to deal with competition from Airbus, a company located in France that intends to begin conducting test flights of its hydrogen fuel cell aircraft in 2026. Rolls-Royce and EasyJet are working together to conduct research and development on the use of liquid hydrogen as a fuel. There is no way to predict how drastically different flights will appear in the next 10 years given the future advances in technology and services. So this is the end of our today's video. Do you like it? Kindly give your valuable response in our comment section below. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more interesting and informative videos.